Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about something really important in Python, and that's functions. You can think of functions like little machines in your code. You give these machines some input, they do something with that input, and then they give you back some output, creating functions. So how do we create these little machines or functions? In Python, we use the word def, which is short for define, followed by the name we want to give to our function. It's like naming a pet. After the name, we put a pair of parentheses and a colon. Here's an example. Define a function called greet. Output hello everyone. In this example, we've created a function named greet. This function outputs a greeting message saying hello everyone. We can ask this function to do its job by calling its name followed by parentheses, function parameters. But what if we want our function to work with different inputs? That's where parameters come in. Parameters are like placeholders for the values we want to give to the function. We define these parameters inside the parentheses of the function definition. Here's an example. Define a function called greet that takes a parameter called name, output hello, followed by the value of name. In this example, our greet function takes a name parameter. We can give different names to this function when calling it. Depending on the name we give, it will say hello to that name. Return statement. Functions can also give us back values using something called a return statement. The value that is returned can be stored in a variable or used directly. Here's an example. Define a function called add that takes two parameters, a and b, returns the sum of a and b. In this example, our add function takes two parameters, a and b, and returns their sum. We can store the result in a variable and output it like this. Set result to the value returned by add when called with 2 and 3. Output result. And that's it for today. We've learned how to create functions in Python, how to use parameters to accept different inputs, and how to use the return statement to get results back from a function. Functions are really powerful because they let us reuse pieces of code over and over again without having to write it out each time. They're also great for organizing our code and making it easier to understand.